Hello everyone! So we are trying to do our video outside today, and I hope it works with connection and everything, because we did just get a reconnect, which is why I was so close to the video there.
Because it's so beautiful outside.
But it's beautiful, and I love this time of year with the weather changing and everything. And we are here today. We're not doing a cooking video. We're not doing A to Z vegetables, because we're going to talk about myths. We have done a video or two about nutritional myths, but there are so many.
So much misinformation out there.
So much misinformation, so many things that we're bombarded with all the time. And we're going to take a few of them, 4 of them today, and tell you if there's truth behind them, if there's not truth behind them, and where they came from, and what, the truth is that you can believe in scientifically.
Evidence-based.
Yes. So, Victory Nutrition, we are evidence-based. It's all about the science, right? Nutrition and our health has to do with how our body reacts to different foods and what we put in it. There isn't shiny bells and whistles.
No.
There's not a magic pill.
No quick fixes.
So, let's get down to it. Myth number 1.
I took my multivitamin today. Did you take your multivitamin today?
Well, yeah. You can tell, right?
And now I don't have to worry about how
No.
to eat. I can just take my multivitamin and I'm absolutely healthy.
Well, yes.
1000%.
And can you tell that I took it? You can, right?
Yes.
Okay.
1000%.
I feel so much better because of that.
Right. Just that one pill
And
every
now
day. That's it.
I don't
all I
have to
need.
worry about vegetables or fruit or anything.
Nope.
It's said right on there.
That's all you need.
It's 300% of everything I need.
All your RDAs of your recommended daily allowances of every vitamin and mineral you need right there. Boom.
So
done.
We hear that all the time, right? Get
All the
all
time.
your vitamins just in this 1 or 2 pills. So what does that mean? What do we have to think about when we talk about vitamins?
There's a couple of things. First of all, number one thing I want to bring up, when you're taking a multivitamin, can they be beneficial to some populations? Of course. There are some people out there that don't have access to healthy food choices.
Yes.
They don't have access to fresh fruits and vegetables. They don't have access to those types of foods. So of course, taking a multivitamin where you're getting some recommended daily allowances of vitamins and minerals is going to be helpful to those populations.
Right, and they call those food deserts.
Correct.
They are quite a few of them in our nation here.
So of course, there's some other populations, maybe people with some GI issues that don't absorb nutrients from their food. Of course, that will be helpful taking a multivitamin. There are certain situations, people with that have had bariatric surgery, people that are possibly type 2 diabetics that might not absorb vitamins like B12, things like that. So there are, of course, populations where taking a multivitamin is going to be beneficial. To the average person that is trying to eat a healthy, balanced diet full of fruits, plants, vegetables, the varied foods that we have, trying to eat all those colors, taking a multivitamin is not necessarily going to make you live longer.
No, it is not. It is not. And it's not that it's a bad thing.
No.
But it's not going to cover your overall health.
Correct. It's not a magic pill. It is not something that then makes you say, oh, I don't have to focus on my diet because I'm taking this multivitamin. So I think that, there's definitely some things to think about if you are taking a multivitamin. Number 1, look at the serving size.
Yes.
That is the number 1 thing I tell my clients that are wanting to take or start a multivitamin. Look at the serving size.
Right.
You could be taking 6 to 8 pills a day for 1 serving size.
Yes.
To get all of those vitamins and minerals that they list on their label, you might have to take 8 pills. So if you're only taking 2 pills, you have to divide all of that by 4.
Yes.
Because then you are only getting a quarter of what is actually on that label. So that's number 1. Look at the serving size. Look at the price.
Yeah, for sure. It adds up
How
so quick.
expensive are multivitamins?
Yes.
They are extremely expensive. So if you're already eating a good balanced diet, a varied diet, you are basically peeing out a lot of your money.
Yes, you're not absorbing
You're not absorbing
it.
Okay, so that's something else to think about. So just, certain aspects like that where you really should sit down and think about your lifestyle. What are the possible nutrients that you could be missing in your diet? Possibly if you live in the Midwest, vitamin D.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
So maybe instead of a multivitamin, you want to supplement with a vitamin D supplement. Let's say you're a vegan.
Yeah.
right? And you are only a plant-based diet person. You're vegan. You don't eat any animal products. Maybe B12 supplementation is going to
iron,
be
right.
iron. Those are going to be things that you may need in your diet where you're not getting the recommended dose in a multivitamin. You're going to need a separate supplementation.
Right.
So it really is very individual. Everyone is different. Everyone has different needs. So maybe a multivitamin is good for you. Maybe you don't need it.
Right. Not a one size fits all.
Correct.
So, very good. Not everyone needs a full multivitamin to stay healthy.
That's right. It's not a magic pill.
All right. I like it. All right. Myth number 2. Healthy fats, right? Healthy fats are so good for us.
Yep.
We can eat as many of them
All day.
as we want.
Every day.
Right?
All day, every
we
day.
hear that all the time, but that's a healthy fat. Oh, well, I eat those because it's a healthy fat.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, there is so much science and research behind what amazing things fats can do for us. Omega-3, 6, 9, those are very healthy. They're vital to our overall well-being. Yes. So let's talk a little bit about that. Omega-3s, 6s, 9. So omega-3, it's also called DHA, is something you might see or hear on TV or on labels. What is that good for? It is amazing for brain function. It helps with anxiety and depression. It lowers triglycerides. It can lower inflammation in our body. It's amazing.
All amazing
right?
attributes.
Never going to say that those aren't important things.
Correct.
It actually helps build the structure of the retina. I mean, all of these things, it's like amazing. But can you have too much of it? Yes. Omega-6 is the same. It's everywhere in our world, omega-6s. Omega-9, great as well. Those all work together. And we can find them in salmon, cashews, peanuts, avocados, walnuts, almonds. Those are all like trendy words, right? Like,
Right.
ooh, eat those. That has good fat in it. And it does. Please include those into your world. But can you have too much? Yes. And let's explain why. Because no matter what, we are in an energy balance, right? Too much taken in and not enough energy taken out, we gain weight, we gain fat. And the opposite, same way. So when we talk about what food and what energy comes out of food, fat has 9 calories per gram. It has twice as much calories or energy than protein or carbs.
Absolutely.
So the caloric intake adds up really fast.
Very fast.
Very fast. So no matter if it's a healthy fat or an unhealthy fat, it still has those 9 calories in it. You can't get away from that. That's
Correct.
just science. So when we're talking about that energy balance, you still have to be careful about how much you're taking in. And those fats add up quick. So yes, incorporate those healthy fats, but be aware that they also have calories in them. Just because they're healthy fats doesn't make them calorie-free.
Correct. And again, very calorically dense foods,
Yes.
right? So, you got to be careful. Again, balanced diet.
Balanced diet.
Make sure you're eating your healthy fats. Make sure you're eating your healthy
Yes.
carbs. Make sure you're eating your healthy lean proteins.
Right. So there you have it. You can eat too much of the good fats.
Yep, you got it.
All right. What's up
Good
next?
one. Okay, number 3. I am eating clean. So that's all I need to do is just eat very, very clean. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to be super healthy. That's it. Just going to eat clean. Here's the problem. What does eating clean mean?
Right.
What is the definition of eating
What
clean?
does that mean?
Because there's so many
Yes.
definitions of eating clean
And
out
it's
there.
not the same to anyone,
No,
to everyone.
No. To some, it's taking out animal products.
Right.
To some, it's taking out grains. To some, it's taking out
That's a great
100%
point.
processed foods. Basically eating clean by different definitions means you're taking something out of your diet.
Right.
So it is very hard to figure out what eating clean means.
Yes.
And again, it means different things to different people.
For sure.
So eating clean is a great concept. We all want to eat healthy, nutritious food. We want to make good choices.
We're all working for that.
Right. 95% of the time, we want to make those great choices. We want to stick to eating whole foods as much as possible. We want to eliminate processed foods as much as possible. We want to try to eat organic foods if we can afford it and if it's something that we feel is important to us. We want to eliminate pesticides because, of course, we know that those can do detrimental things to our health.
Right.
But is it realistic to think that we're never going to eat a processed food in our life? Probably
and in our opinion at Victory Nutrition, that it's not realistic say in our lifestyle and in our world that anyone will eat completely organically whole, clean foods and diet for themselves or their family. So don't beat yourself up about that ever. No. And that is really just a trendy word for healthy foods. So how much healthy foods can you put into your diet is our goal.
Food choices.
Yeah.
It's about food choices. If you can afford to buy organic, awesome. If you can afford to buy it sometimes and not other times, great.
Yep.
If you can come home and right away rinse your produce or peel it, great, amazing. These are things that are going to help you. If you can choose whole foods over processed foods, amazing choice. We love it. These are things we're always telling our clients. Try this week. Try to replace this week. Make it a challenge to yourself. Always a better choice, but don't beat yourself up. If you have to go to the store and buy some crackers because your kids want crackers, it's okay.
And sometimes that is okay. Right? And we talk about, too, that, like, food is meant for, health, nutrition, everything. There's other reasons we enjoy food.
Yep, absolutely.
Right? So don't beat yourself up. No one, in my opinion, is eating 100% clean because that doesn't even really mean anything.
Right. It's different to different people.
It's different. So that's a really good one.
Make good choices.
Because we hear that all the time.
All the time.
Do you eat clean? I'm going to eat clean.
I'm going to eat clean and take my multivitamin.
Right. Which is which is funny because it's kind of an oxymoron, right? Because a lot of times people that are super healthy or eating clean then take a lot of supplements. And there's a lot of stuff in those supplements. So it's kind of interesting, we kind of pick and choose, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Myth number 4. There is a magic secret macro breakdown.
Oh, I like this.
That 100% will make me lose weight or perform my best or build muscle. It's magic. It's magic. If I hit those ratios, everyone, it would be magic.
Magic. Doesn't matter what I fill those numbers with. Just hit the
ratio. So, unfortunately, that is not the case. And that percentage and macro breakdown depends on you and the person. Totally.
100%.
There are people that need a very high carb diet. It works great for them. There are people that need a lower carb diet because of metabolic issues or their lifestyle. That works for them. Now, there is no magic ratio, and there is no, hey, if you just fill those target numbers with anything, food, you'll be healthy.
You'll be fine.
That is
just
not
hit your target.
True.
You can eat that. You can fit that cake in. You get it. Get it in there. Fit your target.
Is not the way to look for overall health, right? Yes. Do those targets add up to where we need to be healthy? Yes. Are the ratios the same for everyone? No. And how you fill them is important.
Food choices.
Right? What we are putting in our body is important. Every once in a while, yes, those treats, those sweets, those are great to have fit in if you are a macro counter. We have clients that macro count, we have clients that don't. If you are a macro counter, we'd still want you filling those with whole, fresh foods as we can, because it does matter.
It matters.
When you are looking at your overall health, it's not just those 3 macronutrients. There's so much more, right, that comes to our health. So there's no magic ratio. It's not that if I hit 35% carbs and 30% protein, done.
Perfect.
That's not how we work. Everyone's ratios are different. What works the best for you is something you can do consistently and that you feel great about. So that is what we help you find, is that you feel great that you are becoming healthy from the inside out.
Absolutely.
Right? So no magic ratio. There is no magic clean eating.
No.
There is too many good fats sometimes in our world. And
you might
not need a multivitamin with everything in it. You might just need a few things to help you out. So 4 myths today, broken down for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If at any time there's a myth you want to learn about, please post it or reach out to us on our Facebook page. We would love to hear what you're thinking and get back to you on that. So follow us here. Follow us at the Taste of Victory for amazing recipes to help you incorporate healthy foods for you and your family and make every day a great day for a victory.
Have a great day on this beautiful day.
See you later, everyone. Thanks for joining.
Bye.
Bye-bye.